Hey, what's up guys? Michael here with WarpDriveM. Welcome to a new episode. In today's episode, we are going to try to fix the E46. Yeah, we have to check why the heck we still have that light on the dash for the brake pads. We are going to try to fix the leaking power steering wheel and maybe more stuff. So anyway, let's begin. I've just installed the kidney grill on the left side. Yeah, just one. I have the other one in here, but I cannot take this one out, the right one, because somebody, let me just a second to put the light on. See that? Somebody glued this with epoxy for the windshield. Yeah, it's kind of strange. This is hard stuff and I have to cut everything. I'm going to do that in the end, but for now it's gonna be like this. And now, in order to see why we have that brake light on the dash, I removed the wheel. We will have one sensor in the front on the left side and one in the back on the right side, yeah. But this one seems to be very stuck in there. Everything seems to be okay here. We have new brake disc, that's a big plus. No lip, yeah. The pads are at half, yeah, that's enough. And here everything looks to be fine, so our problem must be in the back. Let's check that as well. Now in the back, happy to announce that I found our problem for the light on the dash. Check this out, yeah. The sensor is completely broken. It should be right in there, yeah, into this small hole. But we don't have nothing because the cable broke. This is the new brake pad sensor, yeah. In order to change that, you will have a box in here. Is where the jack point is, yeah. Open this box, follow the cable here through here. You just be careful because one is ABS, one is the brake pad sensor, and you have to follow the cable till here. This is the new one. Put all the clamps in there, in here, in here, in here, and now I have to go to remove the wheel to fish it all the way through the caliper. Now let's see if we still have that error. With the ignition on, all the lights should go out. Let's see. Oh God, where is it? Where is the key? Okay. Why is still there? That's kind of strange. Now I'm checking the front one. Yeah. And I thought this one is in good shape because everything is plugged, everything seems to be original, no cut wires, nothing. And this is in fact our problem. I'm gonna show you how to check, yeah, the sensor. I've plugged in their Raspberry Pi connectors, yeah, on the two wires. And this in fact is just a closed loop. In order to make a contact, yeah, that's why it's a closed loop. Closed loop, yeah, let me show you. You have to put your multimeter on this symbol, yeah. As you can see, it's showing 1, and when we are touching, yeah, this is a closed loop. And now I've plugged in here, and we have to have a closed loop in here. So, open loop. I hope you can see something. Closed loop, yeah. Open loop, closed loop. And now this should be a closed loop as well. See that? Nothing. This is our problem. This is my test sensor, yeah. We have this, it's unplugged, yeah. And we should have a closed loop in here. Let's see. Yep, so this one works. We just have to plug it with the car loom and the light should go out. Check this out, yeah, the test sensor here and the light is gone. So now it's clear, we need a new sensor in the front, yeah. In the back is the new one I've tested and it's working. Now in the front is bad. Let's see if this time goes away. Yes! And now let's fix that leak. I want to replace the this hose for the power steering wheel reservoir, yeah, and the reservoir, because I have a set with the reservoir and new hose, and the leak was so bad and leaked on a water hose. I'm gonna show you, it's right in here. Yeah, this is the normal dimension of the hose, and check this out where the leak was. Yeah, it's inflated. And I have a real problem because, as you can see in here, I had to cut the hose in order to take it out. I had to cut it from this side and it's stuck in there. I'm not sure if it's glue from the water temperature or somebody glued that. And now I've started to cut pieces from the connector because I cannot take this out. I'm here for maybe an hour or more on this connector. It's crazy. I have no idea what's happened in there. And yeah, I removed this water reservoir, yeah, in order to clean in here everything and to change this hose. Oh yeah, let me show you the set. I'm not sure if I showed you that, but it's right in here. The reservoir is in there, the hose and the water line, yeah. I just have to replace that, but like I've said, for an hour I'm struggling for one plug, and really I'm out of options. I'm not sure. I've took the metal clamp, yeah, don't think I'm that stupid. No way, this will not come out. And I wanted to cut like this, but I'm afraid because I will cut the pipe, the water pipe, and for that to replace we need to remove again the intake, and I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, little by little I'm going to break this into pieces and I'm gonna give you an update. It's out. Yeah, I had to cut it in 3 pieces to remove that. This side is already cut, you know that. The steering wheel fluid reservoir is out, the bad hose is out, and check this out. Oh, I was out of focus. Check this out, yeah. It was cracked, that's why it was leaking. I had to cut the hose in order to remove this clamp. It's hard as a rock, it's not anymore flexible. I had to put the water reservoir and that plug, yeah, back, but other than that everything is put back together. The water line is in place, the new reservoir, the new hose. I didn't receive this hose, and I've checked and rechecked, it's in good shape. I'm gonna reuse this. Yeah, see that the new line is there, the new hose, yeah, for the steering wheel is installed. I have to clean everything in here because everything is still with power steering wheel fluid, and put everything back together. I'm gonna give you an update when everything is ready because it's cold outside. Check this out, everything is frozen. I want to put everything tonight back to close the inspection pit because it might snow, and yeah, it's almost, I'm not sure, 3 o'clock in the morning almost. Yeah, everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping, just me in here, but I've done it. This is the update from the morning. Yeah, I worked all night, but I put everything back together. You can clearly see the water reservoir is installed. I've cleaned everything. We have a new water line. Yeah, not this one, but the one underneath. We have new line for the power steering wheel. Yeah, the new reservoir. But pretty much that's about it. And yeah, sadly we have to remove the cats because I think I've already tried. The bolts are tight enough. The cat is really tight in there, but the gasket it's bad. That's why we have that nasty leak, and I cannot do this to my neighbors anymore. The car is very loud. I'm sure that on the camera it's not that loud, but in real life it's really loud. Yeah, and we have to remove the cats, but we are going to do that in the next episode because it's the only thing left to do. Other than that, we fixed everything. The hood, the latch works, new oil filter, clean the engine, clean the cover, new gasket for the cover engine, new power steering wheel fluid with reservoir, and new hose. Water line hose is new. The PCV system is completely new. Yeah, everywhere. We figure out the light on the dash for the brake pads, and remain just the exhaust and the flange for the drive shaft. Yeah, we are going to do that in the next episode. Yeah, and we are almost done with all the repairs with this car. Yeah, like I've said, we have to remove the exhaust and replace that gasket for the cats, and we are done. Oh yeah, and the flex joint for the drive shaft. But all of that in the next episode. So if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.